it's Richard Bowser once again from Property Investor News. I'm here at the Auction House London event in Swiss Cottage, and I'm with Piotr Rusinek. And Piotr is an auction trader. And good afternoon, Piotr.
Good afternoon, Richard, and good afternoon, everyone.
So, Piotr, you're a regular attendee at this auction, and obviously some of the other major London auctions that we also attend at Property Investor News. So, Piotr, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
I specialize in property auctions and buying and selling in auctions, and also helping people buy and sell in auctions. So today I'm helping someone purchase a property. We also tried to purchase 3 properties before the auction, which were unsuccessful for. One of them it went for crazy money, obviously, but this is what I do. I buy and sell in auctions and help other people buy and sell in auctions.
And how long have you been doing this for?
On and off for 7 years, since 2011.
So are you one of these people that is a trader rather than a holder, a landlord? You're much more of a trader, are you?
I'm much more of a trader. Holding properties is not my kind of strong point, and I have a couple of properties which I'm managing, and it's not my favorite activity.
Yeah, many a landlord that I talk to, particularly sort of older landlords, after 5 or 10 years of dealing with tenant issues, they start to become a bit weary. And I think people either fall into 2 camps in property. They either love the day-to-day, dealing with tenants, dealing with management, dealing with builders, and there are people perhaps like yourself that much prefer the trading aspect.
That's right. Yeah, I like quick in and out, and also the excitement of the auction, because after a year or 2 of a property, that excitement is gone. It's like just doing the actions. But with the auction, it's quick, exciting. A lot of things can happen, and that's what excites me.
Great. So, as I say, we're at the May auction here today at Auction House London, and I think this is their 3rd auction of the year. I think you've been here at every single one from memory. So, what are you seeing in the room today? How do you see the market in terms of reflected in what's going on in the room today? We've got a busy room. We've got still got 30 or 40 people standing behind us, as well as a full. Pretty much everyone seated down, and there's a big catalogue as well. We're up to lot 27. What are your thoughts on what's been happening so far?
There's a lot of people in the room. I went to some other auctions this week, and the rooms were looking empty. This is really a packed room, I would say, for this market. There's been a few lots that didn't sell, and I would expect them to sell after the auction. It's just a matter of maybe reserve prices being a little bit too high for the market right now. Probably a year ago, that would have been just right. Right now, they're a little bit too high, and things tend to sell after the auction. There was one property which came with a guide price of 150, lots 21, and we tried to buy it for 200. It went for £356,000.
Ouch.
Price. Yes, so there's all sorts of the spectrum goes from a few things unsold to properties that sell for crazy money that I wouldn't imagine anyone would pay.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's all about what I've always said. It's about people's perception of what it's worth to them, and there might be something specific to that property that individual that you feel has paid crazy money for. That person might think that they've got a bargain.
Yes, exactly. I don't know what would make them feel like it's a bargain, but definitely that you're right. It's all about perception and what value that property will give to someone.
So you mentioned what sort of properties do you see or are you looking for currently? I mean, do you focus more on Greater London, or is it more Central London, or is it more of the outer southeast, the commuting belt?
Yeah, so usually it's Greater London and properties that we can add value to. We really like mixed-use properties. We actually trying to buy one of mixed-use properties, split it, and put it in the auction. So this is the kind of thing. When there is added value, this is what we like. And in terms of selling in the auction, I do help people sell in auctions, especially people who've got problems selling their properties. They might have problems selling it through an agent, or there might be some issues with the property, and I help them position it in the auction so that they sell, and they sell for good money. So that's kind of my other activity that I'm quite heavily focused on.
So Piotr, if people want to get hold of you, how will they find you?
They can go to my website, which is www.synergy.com. pp.com, or they can find me on LinkedIn, on Facebook.
Yeah, well, that's great advice you've just given us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Richard.
So it's Piotr Rusinek with Richard Bowser, Property Investor News, at the Auction House London event, Swiss Cottage. Thank you very much for your time there.
Thank you.